Hey, Pepin.
Yo, 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 yo.
I've been thinking a lot lately about methamphetamine.
Ooh, I love meth. Wait, what?
Yeah, I've been thinking about you ever see that one show about meth where the guy has cancer?
Oh, I think you're talking about Breaking Good. Like it's
Yup.
got like the good guy in it.
That's the peak of comedy. Just change the word bad to good. Yeah, it's got the Malcolm in the Middle guy in it.
Oh, Bryan
Frankie
Cranston.
Muniz. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Breaking Bad. It's a great show. Have you seen that one before?
So actually, I have, and you actually know that I have, Meter, because we actually been watching it as part of a reaction series. So
Mhm.
it's something that we've been doing. It's like partial reaction. We kind of watch the show, kind of give thoughts during it. Meter's seen the whole thing. I haven't. I've seen up to season 2, episode the 6 or whatever. But Meter's seen the whole thing. But we have a lot of good reactions. And what we also do is we have these like crazy good discussions that go on for like half an hour to 45 minutes sometimes. It's insane.
Yeah. And Breaking Bad is one of my all-time favorite shows. I've seen it a couple of times, but I haven't seen it in probably 5+ years. So I'm kind of watching it again, forgetting some stuff and getting it through the fresh lens of seeing you react to it. I know a lot of times I see something, I'm like, oh shit, this is the episode that this thing happens. And then I'll be looking over at my other screen, like watching your reaction as the thing is happening. So it's really a lot of fun, and then the discussions are next level, and it kind of elevates the show. Even though I've seen it multiple times, even though I know everything about it, I still get new things every single time. Um, I think that we should share that with this audience.
hmm I think I definitely agree. I've been editing the show for quite some time here, and part of it is that time is limited, many different projects, and we need to get something out there. And I think, as far as quality goes, this actually kind of is on par with normal quality of the show.
Mhm.
Now, of course, if you don't like Breaking Bad or you don't care about the show, then maybe you can just consider this as being a hiatus, right? Because we've been doing this straight for like 282 episodes or so. That's a lot of weeks, almost 5 years. So consider that a hiatus if you don't like the content. But if you do, I think you're in for a treat.
Yeah, and I know you were saying episode 300 is coming up very quickly because we're at 200 and whatever. So maybe we do a return to form for episode 300, but
Mhm.
in the meantime, I know we have a couple more episodes that we've already recorded, that we can drop. So January 17th will be the last regular old school We Need to Talk, and then we'll start releasing Breaking Bad reaction. So we do it by episodes of season one, episode one, then season one, episode two, and there are no spoilers for future episodes. So if you want to watch along, um, and watch the episode, then listen to our podcast and our discussion about it per episode. You can do that if you've already seen the whole thing. I guarantee you will get something out of this. So highly suggest you take a listen. Or if you want to just use it as your way of watching the show, pretty much, and just kind of follow along with us without actually watching the show, I'm betting that would work as well. But that first episode will drop January 24th. This will be weekly, so still on Mondays, every Monday. We've done this for almost 5 years and haven't missed a Monday, so we don't plan to start that. And then at the end of each season, we will do an end of season discussion, and then a what do we think is going to happen in the next season, and then we'll also do another episode that is a character ranking. So, how did we like the characters will come into play a bit. How important were they to the story? How well written were they? How well acted? All of that. We will rank the characters, which I think is kind of a really unique idea that Pepin had for this type of show, being a reaction to have that character ranking at the end of each season and have it change versus most people do that as like a full how is the character as a full fleshed out thing at the end.
Mhm.
Um, so this will be, I'm really excited actually, because I love this and I'm going to be really excited to have it drop on my RSS feed automatically into my phone. Now I get more Breaking Bad content and more We Need to Talk content at the same time.
And our discussions about these characters and how far into the show we get is super great. And if you're worried that, this is a reaction, I can't see anything, how am I going to know? Well, what we're selling on the podcast, or what we're going to have on the podcast, is the discussion portion of that, which we try to keep as podcast friendly as possible. There's no video. Even during our character rankings, we have like the tier list. We give very good descriptions of what's going on. So you don't need to worry about having your eyes glued to the screen. You can still listen to it in the car and be completely fine. If you do want to check out the reaction portion, it will be coming out weekly at the same time as the podcast. So you can look at our reactions, our comments during the episode, or if you just want to see our pretty faces, you can look at the YouTube video for that too.
And all of that will be available at pepinreacts.com. So a lot of the format of the show will be under the umbrella of Pepin Reacts. So that would be a good way to find this. And I'm really, really excited about this. I think this is going to add a lot to We Need to Talk and to Pepin Reacts and to Breaking Bad as a whole. Which I absolutely, again, I love this show. So having more Breaking Bad content's never a bad thing. And hey, if you're like me and you can't get enough of it, you want to get all of this ahead of time. Pepin edits and drops. Is it entire seasons?
Yeah, so right now we're going to be, by the time this episode releases, we'll have up to season 2, episode 3 edited and out on the Patreon. So everything will be available there as early access. And then it'll be kind of staged releases after that. So, each week a new episode will be out. So you'll be at least maybe 8, maybe 9 episodes, ahead on Patreon, at least 7.
And the website for that is morepepin.com. So if you can't get enough Pepin Reacts and you want more morepepin.com. So, I just want to give a shout out. We're live while we're recording this. I imagine this will drop on the RSS feed as well. But shout out to Christopher Ball, who immediately jumps on. Super fan Chris Ball. Been there for as long as I can remember for We Need to Talk. Says, hey Chris, thank you so much for dropping in, and we really look forward to providing more really good content. And I think one of the staples of We Need to Talk is having really good discussion and injecting some comedy and some randomness in the banter between you and I, like you and I's relationship happen. And I want to very firmly say all of that is going nowhere. That is still exactly Pepin Reacts for the Breaking Bad series. And we throw in some absurdity, some randomness, a lot of jokes. We talk about the whitey tighties, the toilet being one of the main characters, which is obviously very well written character. And we also had some really in-depth discussion. And I think we talk about a lot, and I'm really, really excited about this. So just wanted to make sure we let the audience know, let the fans know what was going on and the minor changes here, or the big changes, depending on your perspective. So last random topic will be January 17th, and then Breaking Bad season 1, episode 1 will drop on the RSS feed January 24th.
Hey, Meader.
Yeah, Pepin.
So about those whitey tighties,
Mm-hmm.
like how often are we gonna get to see those in the show? Like, I know I've seen them in the first episode and maybe a couple episodes after that, but are we ever gonna see them like in their full just glory?
I think there's a good chance, Nathan. I think we need to talk.
Nice.